Still ice out here, unfortunately. What's up, dogs? Look at my dogs in their little sweaters. Such little babies. Hell yeah, guys, but we're gonna go do some interesting stuff today. Gotta open the garage real quick. I don't want to show you guys yet what I got, because it's a surprise. Let me turn on the lights. Alright guys, well thank you guys for joining us again today. We're welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna go ahead and get a few things situated today. I have some work that we've been getting done on the Civic lately. It's been amazing progress lately. And I know it's probably not, you know, crazy progress, but it's good progress to me, honestly. So we got the GTR all just chilling right here. We also got some more important things to go over today. Let me clean my lens. It's a little dirty. But yeah, thank you guys for joining again. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I know we're at about 570 subscribers now, so appreciate every single one of you guys. But yeah, the Civic has definitely been a journey so far. Definitely been a learning process for me. I really regret selling the car, and it's cool that I'm being able to build it back up again. But we also have some very important news today on the Civic. We ended up getting our new trunk in. So our new trunk that they sent us that was a little off is now inside the car. Let me show you guys. So Kevmans is a very good company. They definitely stand behind their products. They sent me a brand new trunk. So it's sitting right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the old one yet, but they sent me a new one, and that's awesome. And shout out to them for being such a good company. And if you guys ever need parts for your Honda, or they make other kits for all kinds of different cars, so it's pretty cool. Ooh, that steering wheel looks nasty. Shit, I'm happy with that steering wheel. This was a very good buy, so I'm very happy with that. Man, the Civic is coming along, guys. I can't wait to actually put it on the lift and see what's really going on underneath. The lift is a little occupied at the moment, but we have been driving the GTR lately, so it's been fun. I do have some new goodies on the Civic that I want to show you guys right now. So let me just show you guys these badass pickups I just got. Bam! Look at those freaking 3-piece wheels. I guess you guys probably don't even know what kind of wheels those are. Check out the fitment on them. This is gonna be perfect for our wide body. I didn't go too wide, and I didn't go too too little wide. So this is gonna be perfect. These wheels, I got them for a really good deal. Found them on Facebook Marketplace. You know, that's where all the good stuff's on. Most of the time you can find a really good deal. And these, I got them for a very good steal. So very happy with these. And oh my God, they just look so nasty. Best part about this build is definitely buying a nice set of wheels. So let me just go over these wheels. So these are SSRs. Very nice wheels and legit wheels is what I want to go with. See SSR right there. So these are deep dishes, of course. Look at that deep dish, how deep it is. My hand's just right there. So the guy who I bought these from, he had them on a 240 SX, and he had a very nice wide fitment on those. But he said that he was gonna track the car or drift it, so he did not want to mess up these wheels. So that's why he ended up selling them. And I was able to be lucky to pick them up. And the perfect fitment on these is what I wanted. These are 18 by 11s in the back, 18 by 10s in the front. And I believe this is an 18 by 10, negative 35, something like that. And these back here, 18 by 11s, negative 41. So very aggressive fitment on these. He did have some nasty stretched wheels on these, or tires, I mean. So those stretched tires are gonna have to go because I do not want to risk of any de-beating. I think these ones in the back are okay. They don't seem like they would de-beat, but they're pretty nasty. Let me see what kind of size of tire this is. Look at that, 235/40 ZR18. That is very aggressive. These already have one that already de-beated on me. So when I picked them up, they already de-beated on him. But these are definitely gonna have to go. I'm not gonna trust these tires at all, because if I de-beat on these tires, these wheels are done. Let me see. Now this is a very small tire. Let me just see what this is. 215/35. That is ridiculous. And this one over here is barely hanging on. I mean, this one already looks like it's gonna debeat anytime soon. You can see how it's just a tiny little tire for this rim. I'm not gonna feel comfortable driving with that. And yeah, we can run some bigger tires. I'm thinking maybe 285s in the front or 295s, something like that, something nice and thick. I don't like skinny tires. These in the back, I was thinking more like 315. These might be a little bit fatter, but I wouldn't mind, you know, because I'm not trying to debeat on these beautiful wheels I got. So these are Strasses is what it's called, I believe. A very, very good wheel. I was doing my research on these, and these are about $3,500 wheels alone, with all the lip and everything that it has. And I got them for a very good deal. I got them for $2,000 for the wheels and the tires. And he said that he drove them on for only, what was it? Shoot. Oh, 5 miles he drove on this car. Freaking crazy, right? I honestly can't believe how beautiful these sit on the car. They may look a little funky right now, but obviously we're doing a wide body kit, so this is gonna look very nice with the fitment. So don't make fun of me yet. I listed my old catless, my old cats that I took off the GTR, and somebody bought them on eBay, so that was pretty cool today. That was very unexpected, but awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out, and we gotta get those ready to ship today. I don't know where I put these cats. We're gonna find them. Ooh. So as you can see, we have our cats right here. My old ones that I took off my GTR. We're gonna get those boxed up and get them sent out. I might even sell some more parts. I have some GTR wheels that are just sitting back there, kind of hard to see. I want to get rid of those for sure. I don't really need them. I might even sell the GTR wheels I have on the car right now, because I'm looking for some different wheels for this car. I preferably want some TEs for this car. That's what I want. TEs that just look good on GTRs, honestly, in general. Either it's some TEs or I want some Rohanas. Rohanas are sick. But that's my plan for the GTR. So far, we need to recuperate some money first. So if I could sell these wheels and those wheels, I'll definitely go buy some new wheels for this car. So I know these wheels are beautiful too, but I'm already sick of them. I'm looking for something different, so let's see what we get. Maybe we'll sell them on eBay or something, we'll see. But with car parts, man, it's expensive. Expensive. All right, guys. So we just got back from taking out that downpipes over there to the UPS store. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on the Civic again. Oh, don't mind that random pot. But we also have, of course, our fire going on, looking fresh. That fire is burning, and it's gonna get warm in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this trunk taken off, and we're gonna put on the actual good trunk. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this trunk yet, but we'll see. Maybe somebody wants to buy it off me. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it still. Really, it's kind of crazy, but. And these taillights, I actually ordered some new clear lenses for them, which are gonna look sick. So I'm gonna end up taking these off real quick, and then just baking them in the oven, trying to get the lens off. Then when the new ones come in, then when the new ones come in, I'm gonna end up putting those nice clear lenses on. So let's go ahead and take those off real quick, and then we'll see what we got going on next. Oh yeah, one more thing. That bolt that I ordered for the camber arms are here, so I have those. So we're gonna go ahead and throw those on too as well. Get all that out of the way. And then I also have my intake, my filter. So there was an intake filter going on that. As you guys know, I took that off. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah, this thing's completely dead again. Just keeps running out of power because it's not turning on, or you know, I'm not keeping up with the car to turn it on and let it run, you know, to charge the battery up. But we also have, obviously I took off my intake. That thing was disgusting. Had all kinds of nasty stuff all over it, so I got that off, and I have it being soaked in some hot water and some air intake filter cleaner. So that's something that I have getting cleaned up as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Beautiful trunk, but too bad it had that cut. Sort in here real quick. And I know where else to put this thing. Cool. Well, we got a new trunk set up. As you guys can see, when I close it, we have a beautiful gap right there. Very nice. Super happy. Super happy. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get these tail lights off so we get them ready to get baked. I believe there's just a few bolts back here. And one bolt. Another bolt back here. Not a whole lot of bolts, so pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Ew, nasty. Alright, well that's off. See, we got some dirt there. I'm gonna have to clean that off. Second tail light's off. Not looking in too good a shape, to be honest. Looks like a clip broke off. Cool, now that's taken care of. Let's start getting the trunk reassembled. We have a lot of wiring and stuff we gotta go through and get together. Go ahead and run these lines all the way through. So we'll run it all the way through the inside of this. Okay, what I should have done is I should have hooked up the thing first before I bolted this up. Just gotta run this little ball through here. Oh, didn't even have to really test fit anything and it just closed right up. Would you look at that? Beautiful carbon fiber Kevman's trunk. Shout out Kevman's for their beautiful work, man. So now when I pop this trunk, I remember this shit used to just fling right up, so the fitment's perfect on this beautiful trunk, but right when I pull on the trunk release, boom. Gotta do something about those shocks, man. I don't like this about, I mean, it's basically just the lightness is what it is. But every time it happens, it freaks me out. I remember that highly about this car when I used to own it. Well, that's the way it is. Man, that fire is freaking burning. Look at that shit go. Honestly, my leg was starting to get really hot. And I was like, damn, what the hell? But it was just the freaking fire. It's crazy, huh? But yeah, now that we got this trunk set up, I gotta put the camera back in. Let me see where I can find that at. Yes, I forget about the good old button for the trunk. Which they do not have cut out. We'll figure this out. Alright guys, we got the trunk all set up. We got it all beautiful. We got the camera all nice. Dahlia, can you go open the trunk for us?
Yes. I'm in my pajamas.
I'm in my pajamas. But yeah, look. It opens up. Yep, there you go. I had to do some modifying in here. I had to, there's a little light that I had to bolt down in here because this wasn't staying in. This needed to be drilled a hole so I can run the cord in. And then this needed 2 holes to be drilled so I can run this in. This is basically the button for when you open the trunk with the key. So if it's closed, you just reach under here, press the button, it'll open right up. So pretty cool. I didn't want to bore you guys with all that drilling and stuff, but it took me a little minute. It took me about an hour to do this. I tried super gluing this to the back of this, which was a bad idea. I had to use acetone to get all the super glue off because it's dripping all over my trunk. But honestly, came out really nice. We got it all bolted up right here, right there. This is bolted down, and then there's a bolt that runs into the back of this. And then we got all the wires all tucked all nice in the trunk. Oh yeah, this little plastic piece needs to go on. Where's that? Oh yeah. So once that goes on right there, it's a little cracked, but who cares? But see, nice and tucked, wiring all good. Looks beautiful, guys. So I'm very stoked for this. I got the Civic all hooked up to a battery charger. This battery keeps dying for some odd reason. I'm pretty sure every time I turn on the car, the power is getting sucked out from the airbags. So sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna end up putting on some new fenders now. So we're gonna put those on, test fit them. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the seat in too, because I want to put the seat in. So whenever I move the car, I can move it at least to the lift, because I'm gonna end up moving that very soon. But yeah, everything's going so far so good. I'm very happy with the progress. Let's go ahead and throw these fenders on and see how it looks. All right, it's been a while since I've opened these. I opened these at the shop a while back when I bought them. I bought these from National Auto Parts, so hopefully they fit good. They're not completely OEM, but they're supposed to fit like OEM, so let's see. I paid about $350 for both fenders versus $1,000 for OEM fenders, so you can see why I went with these. I'm not about to spend $1,000 on fenders that are just gonna fit the same. But we'll see. Of course, you know, it's always best to go with OEM, but this is actually very good quality. Let's see, the fenders right here. What's right there? Oh, shit. Oh, those are gonna fit beautifully. No problem at all. There's not really no point in buying the OEM ones, since I'm really gonna cut these anyways. I'm not gonna have them, you know, literally I have to wide body this car, so why would I waste my time buying OEMs when I could just cut these and paint them? We're good. Oh yeah. No rubbing whatsoever. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and put on fender number 2 and see how she looks. Having no rubs on that one. Beautiful. Beautiful gaps. Doesn't stick out too much. Oh, that's nasty. Now see, the thing with these Civics, you know, the Civics always don't have the most nicest looking body lines, but honestly it looks pretty nice. I think to me it looks nice, at least. I think once this thing's slammed, I'm pretty sure, look at that gap right there. I might even just have to cut these earlier than expected, just to even fit these wheels for now. I'm not really keeping these wheels on completely yet until I get new tires for the front. Then I'll be able to keep these wheels on. For now, these are kind of just temp tires. Obviously, I'm not gonna drive on these right now. These are just for temporary. Till I get my new fenders, my wide body kit, then it's gonna look amazing. Let's go ahead and see how the hood closes first. Oh yeah, it's nasty. A little wacky right here. Might have to just fix it a little bit. Might have to adjust some things. If I space this out a little bit, I'll be able to get those gaps out. But so far, it's looking pretty nice. Let me just go ahead and play with that real quick, see what happens. Guys, so we ran into an issue. The hood is fitting all right. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap right there, as you can see. Pretty immense gap. What I'm thinking is, once I put some hood spacers in the back of this, and it should alleviate the gap once it's kind of tilted up a little higher. I've seen a lot of Civics with this kind of hood. They usually run the spacers for this hood because, I mean, the fitment isn't too great. I mean, there's a very slight gap. A lot more of a thinner gap on this side than anything than on that side. So I think as far as trying to fit this hood, I think we're just gonna have to run some spacers. The fenders fit perfect. The fenders, I don't really want to mess around too much because it looks perfect. The body lines look perfect with the fenders. Everything looks good on the fender part, but the hood, not so much. So we have this beautiful seat over here. Well, actually, we have 4 seats. 2 are really disgusting. 1 is decent. 1 is really nice, but has a rip. So that's just what we get off of eBay, used parts. We're obviously not going to run that seat because it has a rip and very dangerous. Airbag won't go off. To begin with, I should have just bought new nice racing seats, but it's all good. I'm gonna throw that seat in and see how it looks, and then perfectly, it's gonna look very nice. Obviously, it's a nice seat. As you can see, my dogs like it. It's sitting on them, so shout out my dogs. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get this seat, throw it in the car. This seat's looking pretty good. Before I put this seat in, I'm gonna blow it off. But damn, this is cool. Finally have a cockpit now. Would you look at that? Hell yeah. So if I really wanted to now, I get to take this car for a damn drive. Just kidding. It's definitely not drivable yet, but it will be soon. This is what progress leads to, guys. This is what progress leads to. So if you guys look at this bolts in. I have, you could probably listen closely. You can see how that shakes pretty bad. So I'm guessing this is a bushing issue more than it is anything else. So I'm probably gonna need new camber arms for sure. Hopefully I just can get the bushings, but the bushings would be kind of a pain in the ass to put in. So obviously you can see that's not safe. Very not safe at all. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get new camber arms. The bushing back there in the back end is actually pretty worn too. So not only is this side, but that side too. So it is what it is. I know the other side's okay. I'm hoping I could just find one and I could just buy one. But a lot of times you gotta buy the matching ones. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. Well, since we're gonna be putting this car in the lift soon, I think it's best that we, you know, clean up our intakes. I actually had this thing soaking in water the other night, and now it looks beautiful. Water and air filter cleaner. It was looking pretty black, but now it's looking like a nice blue. Obviously, it kind of still looks black on camera, but it's actually more bluer than what it is. But this thing got cleaned the shit out of because it was disgusting, and I felt like that needed it for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the rest of the intakes and get the intake back on. So obviously it's good to clean your parts, guys. Always clean your parts. So if you guys have any recommendations on any parts I should buy, you guys should drop a comment down below. I haven't seen much comments from you guys. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts, you know? It's alright to just throw a comment down real quick, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt you. Just don't be shy. But yeah, I've been trying to work on the Civic a lot lately. I've been trying to turn my life around, do a lot of other things, like been trying to work out and get more fit is what I've been trying to focus on too. Because I noticed I've been gaining a little bit of weight, but I'm trying to change that this year. So 2024, I'm gonna try to become a new person and try to be better within myself. I've also been going to church a lot lately. I've been trying to get closer to God. So if you're not closer to God, then you need to get closer to God, because He is the one who helps you. But obviously, you know, there's a lot of things that you could do as a person to grow and to be better. And that's what I'm trying to aim to be better as a person. So, yep. Just a little bit of inspiration for you guys real quick. But yeah, thankfully, I very appreciate what I have. And I'm very happy with what I have. There's not a lot of people that have, you know, what I have. So obviously I'm very thankful. It's not something I brag about, because I don't like to brag, honestly. I like to just keep things chill, happy for everybody, you know, because I'm actually a very happy person. And I like to be happy for everybody who succeeds. So that's the main goal of mine. Alright guys, so we finally got some new stuff. We got those hood stackers that I said I was going to get. We also have some Honda parts. These are actually going to go, there's 2 of them. And they're actually going to go on the back. It's another night tonight because I got really tired the other night and it's time to do some work. So I believe these are going to go on just like this. Yep. So one on this side, since this one's all mangled and bent down for some reason. It looks like this was ripped out somehow. I don't know what had the strength to rip it like that, unless the car was being pulled or something. Something weird happened there. But we're gonna go ahead and throw these bad boys on. But we're also gonna stack those hood pins, or those hood stackers, whatever the hell they call them, so we can finally get a comfortable closing hood. I have some new parts coming in tomorrow. I have some new Honda parts like these that I ordered for the headlights and the front bumper. And I also ordered these as well, some new clips, just to have brand new those, just because the other ones weren't too great, so might as well get them brand new so the bumper fits on perfectly. My plan tonight maybe is to get this done, to get those hood stackers on. That'll be easy. And then I'm planning on cutting these fenders because they're really kind of getting in the way. I bet you once I put this car on the ground, as you can see, the wheels are just ridiculously close. Oh yeah, another thing too, this week I got some new tires. So I put, what I did was, since the tires were so ridiculously stretched in the front, I threw the back ones, the back tires that were on there, and I swapped them to the front, since that's a 10 wide and this is an 11 wide. And then I also had some used tires that I got from a tire shop. Decent tread on there, not too bad. Just for now, you know, just since we're doing the build and I want to be able to use these wheels already. I don't want to put on those freaking rinky dinks, whatever the hell those are. But these tires seem to be holding up good. We put a 255 on here in the back, and then we have the 235 in the front. So pretty decent numbers there. But obviously, yeah, we got the tires looking fresh. But yeah, those front tires were just really ridiculous. I did not like them. And if we're gonna bring this car to the ground and put it on the lift, I definitely think we're gonna have to cut those fenders, because there ain't no way. So let's go ahead and get started. Stackers are on. Let's see how she looks. Hopefully it don't look all goofy. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Kinda dig it. Gives it that nice JDM look. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Never ran one of these before, but I guess it's the new JDM thing, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, it gives it some nice clearance. So it still kind of lines up with the body right there perfectly, but still gives it a nice texture, like a nice lift, I guess you would say. Still looks aggressive though. Actually looks a little more aggressive. Still closes like it should. This side, beautiful gaps right here. Lines up perfectly with the body. right here. Lines up perfectly, as you can see. Just looks a little bit lifted right there. But I mean, that's what you gotta do when you run aftermarket parts. You gotta make them fit somehow. So actually, I'm very pleased with this. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and do that rear stuff like I was talking about. Oops. Well, it looks like whatever happened to this car, looks like this stayed intact. I don't know what happened, but as long as this thing saved whatever did happen to the car. And I don't know what happened here. This is kind of a mystery. This looks like something tried prying in there or something. I don't know, that's weird. But anyways, yeah. Let's go and throw on those other parts. So now that we got those little blue pieces off, we'll go ahead and test fit these other pieces real quick. Okay, looks like whatever did happen ended up bending this out. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab a hammer and just bang that back in real quick. Pretty solid. Let's go ahead and test fit the other side. Might need a little bit of banging on that side too. Sometimes there's only one way to get shit done. That's by hammering it down. See, this little piece of shit broke off of there. All we gotta do is just get a bolt, round it on the other side, and we're good to go. I have these little bolts that I got from the BRZ, little white bolts. It's a good thing. That's why you always gotta save your bolts, guys. Just never know when you're gonna need them. Just took a little bit of elbow grease. I just gotta hammer the rest. We'll be good to go. Or not hammer the rest. Oh, looks like there's a little hook right there. Oh wow. Instead of you struggling to put it on and hold it up, there's a little screw. Oh, that looks amazing. As you guys can see, that looks pretty damn straight. A lot straighter than it did, so honestly, looks like a brand new rear end now. Beautiful. Kind of looks like it hangs down, but it doesn't. Actually, it looks very straight, as you guys can see. So, pretty sick. Now they've got those new parts in, I'm very stoked. I don't know if I'm gonna paint this or just leave it. I think I might just leave it because this is black, and this is black anyways, so kind of matches anyways. So really, who cares if it's painted or not? Obviously, I don't have the painting abilities right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and draw. We're gonna drill. Let's go ahead and draw out where we're gonna cut these fenders. So I'm thinking more or less like probably right here, right where that line's at. Will probably be a good place to do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. well, that's the cut for now. I think we did a pretty good job, actually. I know I got a lot of little shards everywhere, but looking good. Had to cover up the BRZ with the tarp because I didn't want that shit flying all over the place like that. But yeah, we did a perfect cut. I think, well, no problems now. I left a lot of this chunk right here just so I can really, you know, in case I do have to go deeper, I can just sand it down. But I did as much as I could for now to make sure, you know, well, no problems. So, hell yeah. Let's get the other side done real quick. Yeah, boss. We did it. Actually, not a bad cut either. A little scratchy here and there. Cool. Both fenders are cut. We're good to go. Shouldn't have any rubbing issues now. For sure, definitely not now. Alright guys, well, we got a lot done this week. We did end up putting that on. We got the brand new trunk on. I took off the taillights because I got some new taillights coming. Some pretty cool ones, so stay tuned for that. We got the wheels in this video that I wanted to show you guys. Very excited about that. I'm very happy actually about that. Looks like we're able to get the fenders cut. So we got them both cut on both sides. We got the hood fitting perfectly with the fenders. We also were able to get the intake on. Did quite a bit. So obviously, you know, we have more coming up. We got the fenders looking pretty icy like that now. And then we obviously have the nice hood raisers looking nice. Wow. Just look at that wheel. My goodness. I am just too stoked. And then we obviously have some new tires that we got for a stupid deal. So that was awesome. And yeah, this car's coming out pretty good. Obviously, I showed you guys how the trunk works. Works beautiful. We got the seat back in. A lot of stuff this video, so sorry about the wait, guys. Bear with me, but you know, cars take time. I'm sure you guys know that. Anyways, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. So this is very cool of a YouTube channel for me. So, you know, this car is a work in progress. It's going to keep being a work in progress. And I'm very excited to where it's going to take us in the future. So, yeah. Anyways, I got some more for you guys coming, so stay tuned. Next video is going to be a surprise, but it's going to be very awesome. So we got some new parts coming in for the Civic, obviously. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Peace.